Good evening, OWLS family. Hoot, hoot. How is everyone doing? Good evening, Kim. Have fun at the auction. Love going to auctions. It's been so long. I used to get to go to them a lot. Good evening, Terminator. Hoot, hoot. Welcome in. Junior says, hey. We are doing good. Junior's over relaxing. I'm just tired. Good evening, Perlio, Gardening and Rayford. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Yeah, I love auctions, especially little countries auctions. They can be so good. Good evening, Sister Tammy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How is everyone doing this evening? Yeah, I was surprised to see Kim the first one in. Good evening, Deborah. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Hope everyone's doing well. We've got more rain, y'all. Got more rain. Wow, brought me a big thing to put the baby chicks in on the porch. So I've been busy trying to get the porch cleaned up so we can move that in to get the chicks out. Oh, that's wonderful. Love mulberry trees. Love mulberry trees. Don't forget, you can also make tea, green tea substitute out of the leaves. Just don't strip your tree. Good evening, Sister Amy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Oh, good, because you needed to escape, Tammy. Lord, you need to escape. Junior waves and says hello to everybody. I've got some more information about the cat's ear plant. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. I don't doubt it, Tammy. I don't doubt you feel much better. Lord knows you needed fresh air. You definitely need fresh air. Oh, I was also. Good evening, Alexander. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. All right, you're on the clock. I'm counting them 12 seconds. Uh, what was I going to say? Oh, about the cat's ear. Then there was another thing I wanted to say. I got an email from Miss Judy, the lady that I met at the liquor store in Iuka. Last week when the tornadoes rolled through, tornado didn't hit her house, but a 200-year-old oak and a sweet gum tree took out half of her house. So she's having to find another place to live, and I'm waiting to hear back from her. She's okay. She didn't get hurt. Thankfully, she was in a room on the other side of the house. So everyone, please keep Miss Judy in your prayers, please. She was worried she was more worried about not emailing me and us getting together for lunch sooner. I'm like, oh Lord, woman, please worry about yourself at the moment. I said, we're good. Yeah. Poor thing. She is such a sweetheart. She truly is. A little pistol is what I call her. But yeah, please keep Miss Judy in your prayers. Oh, and I also wanted to say, I forgot, welcome in to everyone that watches the replay. Lord, I'm on a ball today. Yeah, you missed me, Xander. I see how you are. I see how you are. Oh, good evening, Ark Wildman. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yep, I had to pull those potatoes early. All this rain has just done a number on them. I've never seen grow bags that soggy. They just gave up the ghost. Good evening, Polly. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, I figured y'all would enjoy watching the baby chicks. That sounds good. Uh, Ark went and dug some of his potatoes, and he's having catfish and corn on the cob. Yeah, I figured y'all would enjoy watching the little baby chicks. They're not so little anymore, y'all. They are growing fast. And that's why we got to get them out in this new run for them. Yeah, I know it. We're heading over to Ark Wildman's. Then after we'll we'll rough camp outside, and then in the morning we'll all go foraging. But yeah, it was heartbreaking that even though, yes, I admit that was a very good harvest compared to what it could have been if they wouldn't have got just drenched. Those grow bags were going to be full, full. Now, I still have some grow bags that are still hanging on. They're not ready. The rain is what killed the other potatoes, just too much rain. But let me tell you, the cardboard box potatoes are just going crazy. They were over 3 foot tall. Now they're laying over, but they're still green as can be. So there's no telling what kind of harvest I'm going to have out of those. Yes, yes. Oh, Polly, make you a cup of hot chocolate and put the chocolate mint in it. I've got to get out there. There'll be another video. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I need to harvest mint. Oh, let me tell you, the ones that I call little tater tots, I cooked up a big two of my cups full because all I had outside was my transplant cup. So I filled two of those up, brought them in, washed them off real good, put them in a pot, seasoned them, let them cook. Oh my gracious! And then threw them green beans in. That was amazing, y'all. Yeah, absolutely. I love growing them in grow bags. It keeps the bowls and the shrews out of the potatoes. Okay, definitely will. Yep, I can't even think about getting into the garden. It's a massive mud pit, y'all. That's why I haven't been doing any gardening videos. Good evening, Morning Watch. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, but you better be careful. You don't want to overdo it on the comfrey. Yep, Yep, but I'm trying to make my harvest last a little longer. If they would have got, now I'm telling y'all, those grow bags, I've never seen soggy grow bags unless I had put them in a pool, a little kiddie pool. That dirt was so drenched, it wasn't funny. It's a miracle I got any potatoes out of them. That, or if you've got lyre leaf sage, Amy, if you got lyre leaf sage, that's also known as cancer weed. Make a poultice. Of course, you'll have to dig the plant up because you want leaves and root together. Make a poultice and put that on it. Yeah, that one ain't quite all there. That one ain't quite all there. I'll tell you that much. Good evening, Mudman. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, Amy, the lyre leaf sage, that one would work a whole lot better if you have it, because that one's specifically for skin cancer and other cancers too. Good evening. Oh, good gracious. Okay, that's what I thought. Good evening, Positive Gale. Welcome into chat. Almost called you Positive Gal. I've watched him enough. Yeah, no. But getting back to the cat's ear plant, also known as false dandelion. Guess what? The leaves actually taste better than dandelion plants. Dandelion leaves, they're less bitter, and which I'll be doing a video. I'll be working on that video tomorrow. I need to harvest some of the plants, and you can harvest the flowers just like dandelions and make jelly with it. Well, if I can get a hold of some of the seeds, Polly, I'll send you some. Oh, and I also return the email to you, Polly. Yeah, I kind of watched a little of him when got mixed up in that growing contest, and yeah, I was. Yeah, no. Oh, which of the cat's ear, the false dandelion. The leaves can be ate just like dandelion greens, but they're less bitter, and you can pick the flower heads. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, when picking the cat's ear flowers, do it in the morning time, because after noon they close up and they're done well. Yep, I got one big beautiful heal all plant, and I've got a lot of seeds I need to get started. Listen, I'll be harvesting seeds for cat's ear, um, from the cat's ear plants tomorrow. So remind me. The roots and the leaves is what you tincture and also make infused oil with. The tincture, the roots and the leaves for the tincture is good for Lord. It's It's a mild sedative. It's also a muscle relaxer. It's antiviral, antimicrobial. Um, it's analgesic. It works also the same as dandelion roots to cleanse the kidneys and your bladder system. Now, the roots and the leaves infused in oil is all natural cortisone. Yeah, I done a video on the cat's ear, Xander. Oh, thank you. I try. I want to encourage people to get out there and heal themselves. And like I said, the flowers, you need to pick them. Make sure they're, wide open. You need to pick them around the morning time because after noon, they start shutting down. They're like a 1 day bloomer. True, Xander, very true. But yeah, the leaves are actually less bitter than dandelion leaves in salads. Now, of course, you could also do them as wilted greens. Heat up some bacon grease and toss them, either pour it on them. I like to just toss it in the skillet. Yep, pretty much so. Yep, 1 day. Yeah, pot greens. Yes. You okay? You need to go stretch out? Or you going to sit in here? You going to sit in here? Okay. But yeah, I wanted to let everybody know that we're gonna have some. I've got to get out there tomorrow. I'll do a full video showing y'all how to harvest the whole plant. Now, don't harvest the whole plant if you don't have that many of them. Let them go to bloom. Take those seeds and let them dry. Now they'll open up too, kind of like a dandelion, and scatter them seeds all over your yard. Now, I will be also tomorrow showing y'all how to. I know a lot of people know how to do it. There's a lot of people that don't. To take the pods off of the cat's ear. Lord, I've just got cat's ear everywhere here. It's a field of yellow. And, yep, so I'm going to be saving those seeds for people who are needing seeds. But a lot of stuff going on here. I've got one wild lettuce that just thinks it needs to go crazy. It's fixed to start blooming. The other ones are a lot younger, so I'm gonna let that one go to seed. So next year I'll have it scattered. It's in your area, Perlio. It's called false dandelion. It looks just like a dandelion, but the stem of the flower goes about a foot and a half, 2 foot tall. Good evening, Gloria. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Sandra. Welcome in. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, and Perlio. The 3 pineapple sages are looking beautiful. I am still fighting with the fire ants, so I had to go on and transplant out a bunch of my sage and some of my borage. I got a lot of other herbs I got to transplant out. Ooh, she's got catapia trees. Uh-oh. If it goes to if the catapia trees make seeds, tell her I want some of those. Good evening, Amber. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? And of course, when I make the cat's ear videos, I'm going to be doing a tincture one, and I'll also be doing an infused oil video. Also, making the cat's ear dandelion jelly, or cat's ear jelly. It's gonna be fine, Xander. You gotta stay positive. It's, yeah, catapia trees. Ooh, those worms on them trees are sure good for catfish. Them catfish go crazy over those catapia worms. But they are ugly. And let me tell you, when you go to bait them on a hook, you better have a good thick leather glove on, because they'll pinch the daylights out of you. Good evening, Call of Duty. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. Yes, choke cherries. Now, here's one thing to know. Are they choke cherries or choke berries? Choke cherries usually grow west of the Mississippi. Choke berries are their cousin, and they grow east of the Mississippi usually. But yes, they make amazing jelly. They make jam. You can do all kinds of things with them. They're wonderful, extremely high in vitamin C. I'm doing good, thank you. Still above ground, not kicking high, but still kicking. But yeah, going back to the talking about the potatoes. I ain't gonna lie, I was so upset. I never seen soggy grow bags. Catapia, yep, catapia worms. I'm always fat and sassy. It's just a normal, it's just a setting for me. I'm not going to say normal. Yeah, they looked really good. The problem is they didn't get to mature, but I still have others. That was maybe about close to half, about a third of my potatoes to harvest. And let me tell you, they were delicious last night. That dinner, that short, was our dinner last night. Let me tell you, that was so good, y'all. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Did I miss Pete? Oh, Pete's under a different name, huh? Oh, no, that's not Pete. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Welcome in, Dawn. Welcome in. Yep, wrong person. No, Tammy's riding on a natural high of getting to escape the house today. She is all excited and hyper. But I love that business name. I love that business name. That's a great business name. Call of Duty Pet Waste Removal. I was going to say, if you was closer, if you had to do any barn stalls or anything, I'd be more than happy for you to, bring any removal of that. I've been scooping poop since 2010. Is it horses or cattle or just little animals, or does it matter? Because I tell you, you could just scoop out barns and stuff. No, it's not that I need it scooped. I need some. Oh, mainly dogs? Okay. No, I'm looking for more manure. That was a good laugh. That was a good laugh. But yeah, I'm not joking. Next year, it depends on the harvest this year. From the way the potatoes are looking in the cardboard boxes, it might be just rows of cardboard boxes outside, y'all. Yep, I'm be happy with rabbit manure, chicken manure, you name it. I'd be happy with all of it. Goat manure is good too. Yeah, but yep, I'm. Let's see. See, one good thing, I'm letting the soil try to dry out a little bit. I'm not lying. That's those grow bags were so heavy. I knew those potatoes just drowned in there. Oh, Blaze is doing great out there. Man, he gets excited when I come feed him and I check on him during the day, off and on, and he's just happy as can be. Now, he's not too big on turnip greens, but man, he loves some spinach. Man, he loves kale. Lord, he tore that kale up. He loves mustard greens. But little Blaze is doing great, and I got him a different food. He is just crazed over that food. I don't know. I don't know, Gloria. I have no clue. But I'm not counting my potatoes till I dig, uh, free them from the boxes. So, but they've got to be producing like crazy, as big as those plants are. But your guess is as good as mine about why they're doing better in the boxes, unless the cardboard wicks the moisture out better. I have no clue. Willow is good, not Black Widow, Black Willow. On the willow tincture video in the description box, I listed five, I think, five or six willows. And because each willow does a little bit different than the other willow. And if I remember right, Black Willow was in that listing. Good evening, Monica. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But yep, the cats are doing fine. Little Spooky. I decided to name it Spooky. It's just growing like a weed. Rabbit is doing great. The chicks are doing great. So, and then Junior, he's doing great too. Yep, as long as you don't. The one thing people make a mistake of is, especially weeping willow, any willow, you have to be careful where you plant them. You do not want them nowhere near your water lines, because willows search out water and they will bust your water lines. Good evening, Opal. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, I love willows. I absolutely love to see a great big old beautiful weeping willow. I love weeping willows. But if I was to plant one, I'd have to plant one way back there by the bamboo. Yep, by the pond. They're fine down by the pond. But everybody has those big big beautiful weeping willows in front of their house, and I'm like, oh Lord, I hope none of those water pipes go by there. Yep, they creek banks, pond banks, lake banks, they're great. Willows will love you. Now you might not love them when you try to go fishing under them, but yeah. But yep, willows are beautiful, and there's so many different kinds, y'all. Oh, interesting. You might want to go pop in and look at that place, Xander. Okay, Amber, darling, you take care. Have a blessed evening, and we'll see you Monday night. Have a great weekend, too. Best way, in my opinion, to get rid of poison ivy is, of course, glove up, long sleeves. I'm not allergic to it, but I still use the precautions. But pull it by the roots. That's the best way to get rid of it. But you got to make sure you get all of it. That's okay, Tammy. You're all energized and feeling good. Yeah, I've got to here soon get out under the tree line in the front of the place. Yep, need goats. I love goats. Can't help it, love goats. But yeah, I got to get to pulling because sawbriars are coming up. I've got poison ivy, got awful Virginia creeper, got a lot of stuff. Yep, hopefully maybe this year I'll have a nanny and a billy goat. I'm hoping to have a milk goat. Okay, Terminator, you take care, darling. Have a great night. And I am so happy that you got a mulberry tree. You'll be happy too. Man, you could dehydrate them for tea or you could make jam with them. Mulberries are good. And plus, of course, the leaves make a green tea. You take care. Have a great weekend. And we will see you Monday night. It takes over. I do not like Virginia creeper. Around here, it's like kudzu. And a lot of people don't know it's related to poison ivy, and Virginia creeper will give you a rash like poison ivy. Good evening, Jeff. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? If you want to, you can, but it's related to poison ivy. Just know that one. And they will smother things, so be careful. Yes, goat cheese, goat milk ice cream, all kinds of good things goat milk is. But yeah, it's related to poison ivy, so you have to be careful with it. But it will smother things out. Yes, it will. Yep, grapes, as long as you keep them trimmed or trained onto the fence, would be great, and then you get a crop from it. Yes. Good evening, Klein. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. And yes, definitely thumbs up, comments, and so on helps a lot. Yep, jewelweed is what you use for poison ivy, poison oak, uh, the Virginia creeper. Oh, that's okay, Jeff. Just listen away. Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. Yes, yes. And a lot of people don't know you can those grape leaves. Yep, they are, and that's why a lot of people, if you're highly allergic to poison ivy, you have to be careful about eating cashews, especially pistachios and mangoes. Now, I don't know about that, but I know jewelweed is the number one um, use for that. Good evening, Cece Clark. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, a lot of people don't realize cashews are in the poison ivy family. Yeah, there's a lot of things that's related that people don't know. Like stinging nettle is in the mint family. It's not many at all. Purple dead nettle, which is a totally different plant, which is not even related, not even a nettle of any kind. It's also in the mint family. There's a lot of things, people. It's fun to try to keep up with all of it. Keeps you hopping, let me tell you that much. Depends. Now, if there's a mint, Junior will hurt. Well, there's two mints. Junior will hurt you over. Apple mint, but his favorite is called candy cane mint. That man will hurt you over his candy cane mint. Okay, Xander. Yep, anything with the square stem is a mint. Yes. There before we moved, we had 23 different kinds of mint. Yep. And the place where we were getting, oh, sorry, y'all, I got to change up here. The place where we were getting our mint plants from quit selling online, which like broke my heart because, well, we lost quite a few of our mint plants. But yeah, we have so many mints. Now it's going to be hard to find the candy cane mint. Call of Duty said hello. You got a way back. But yeah, people don't realize I've got an old video. I need to redo it this year when I get a chance to. If I get a chance to. Believe it or not, you can actually, and I didn't believe it until I done it myself, you can fit 100 grape leaves in a quart jar to ferment for domas. And they are delicious. You don't put the domas in the jar, you put the grape leaves in it. And that way, after you ferment them, you can can them and have grape leaves year round to make domas with. I don't know why you done double strength comfrey salve. Regular strength will just work fine. When people get to doing double strength and stuff like that, that's when you take a higher risk of allergic reactions. Apple mint and candy cane mint, yeah, you probably have to find that online. Order online. Don't the seeds are just ridiculous to try to grow. If you want to try, you can try the seeds, but um, yeah, plants always are better to order online. No, I'm the one that's got to be careful around the vinegar. I have a love hate relationship with vinegar. Absolutely love vinegar, but I'm telling you, it sounds like I either get possessed or choked to death when I get, yeah, me and vinegar. I still use it regardless. Ooh, really? I didn't know that one. Anything that you want to do with very strong peppermint. Yeah, you can find them on Etsy. Yep. Yep, malt vinegar's good, but I'm still going to choke to death. But yeah, all right, the list of mints I have. Um, we have ginger mint, of course, chocolate mint. We have banana mint. We have um, his candy cane mint. We have the smallest, ridiculous, poor, pitiful patch of apple mint. It's struggling, hoping it's going to make it. Then I have a Swiss mint. Then I have another mint that was the original mint that they used to use to make mint extracts with. Can't remember the name of that one. I have orange mint. Junior's done popped up because he's a mint nut. Junior is a mintaholic. Um, I'm trying to think. What else do we have? Um, I did have, but lost it. I had a lavender mint. Yes, lavender mint. Smells just like lavender. Um, I can't remember all the other ones. We lost quite a few. I don't know about lemon balm mint. There's lemon mint. I think lemon balm mint is more lemon balm. If you're pausing the video, remember you're gonna have to scoot the red bar up to catch up with us, because it'll keep you behind. But Klein might know about that one already. But yeah, one of my mint videos of me planting mint, I listed all the mints that we used to have. Um, Now I've got seeds. I need to start it because I think one of my other tubs of mint died. Um, I've got some Corsican mint. But yeah, no, we had 21, 23 mints, if I remember right. But yeah, it like to broke my heart because we had the funds and I was going to restock on the mints that we lost, and then go to find out that the place is still open. It's a big nursery in Georgia. The place is still open, but they're not selling through the mail anymore. I got it on Capsule. I went through the website. Now they got a sale now. It's either 20% off or 15%. I think it's capsulit.com. I went to the actual website to get it. They have four four different sizes of capsules. Of course, there's four different sizes of capsules. They also sell mushroom powder and all kinds of different powders, but a little expensive. But the capsule maker is worth it, worth every penny. But yeah, I need to call that mint place because if we ever de gracious get uh, this ability, I do believe if I call that place, um, tell them, look, we want this and this and this. Me and Junior might have to go to a road trip. You'd road trip for mint, wouldn't you? Yeah, Lord, he like to shook his head off his shoulders. But no, the capsulate machines with the discounts, I think they're like a little over $30. They pay for themselves, y'all. Yes, we are serious. Junior is ungodly serious about mint. He might not can clean them out anymore. Well, he could. You could say I could fix you a seat, but yeah, that man loves his mint tea and stuff. Lord, y'all just don't know. Most of all the ones that I have in my tincture video and more to come. Definitely Usnea tincture, definitely elderberry tincture, And don't cook the berries. Stop with being scared of elderberries. Y'all, not all of y'all, but y'all quit worrying about elderberries. Lord. Of course, poke root tincture, black walnut hull tincture, sweet gum tincture, um, pearly everlasting tincture, goldenrod especially. List goes on and on, y'all. Yep, Junior is a mint-aholic, big time. And like I said, we had 21 or 23. I think there was a video. I know I made the video. It's in the description box of that video of where I listed all the mints that we had. Um, we still have some. Some of them didn't make the trip. Um, I think in the video where I got the plants from the greenhouse, might have had the listing of all the mints in it. I can't remember. I do sell all my tinctures. All my tinctures are for sale. I have dried herbs for sale. I have salves for sale. Yes, I sell my stuff. Email me Call of Duty. I'll send you my list. But yeah, just if you're interested in the list of tinctures, dried herbs, salves, and so what. I also sell elderberry syrup. Just have to contain yourself. Don't eat that whole jar up. But yeah, email me oldwaysgardeningandprepping at gmail.com, all lowercase. I will gladly send you the list. Now I have lots of dried herbs for sale too. Um, I've got dried pearly everlasting. I have dried goldenrod. I have a little bit of dried fleabane. Yeah, we got. I can get. I because everything grows wild around us. It's organically harvested, organically grown because it's out in the wild. But yeah, and I've got so many tinctures and more tinctures to go, y'all. I keep my prices low because I know what it's like to be poor and not be able to afford stuff. Listen, I'm telling you, Gloria, the moringa in the capsules you do not taste. Just have to remember that you got to drink fluids with it so you make sure that it all gets, um, lubricated and into your system. Because, yeah, moringa's horrible. Moringa's just nasty. Stick them in some water. And I mean, you could still use the flower buds, but if you're wanting the pretty part, stick them in some water. They'll go on and open up. Or yeah, y'all don't realize a lot of people fear panic. People scare you to death about the elderberries. Over around Switzerland and all around in there, they have festivals and stuff where they take the whole heads of the elderberries with the stems, batter them, and deep fry them. Just believe me, what what little bit I make on YouTube is, and what I make from selling things is how me and Junior are surviving. And thanks to Law and to everyone who donates. Y'all don't realize. Y'all just don't realize. Yeah. Moringa's very good for you, but I'm not going to lie to you. Moringa is nasty. It's an acquired taste. It's nasty. But when I put the powder in the capsule form, oh, it's wonderful. Just swallow it down and you're good. Yes, Lyle does. I don't know what we'd do without him. He is a blessing. Oh, thank you, Call of Duty. Dawn. Now don't hold me. Don't look down me. I'm bad with names. I might not remember your name. Yep, and I guarantee you what I use is organic. You're welcome, Klein. You're welcome. But yeah, me and Junior need to head out. Not today. And we need to go. We call it on our road trip car ride. We're going on a car ride, baby. We get excited. Junior gets excited. Uh, we need to drive the back roads and go foraging and see if we can't find some elderberries in bloom. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Yeah, I swear by the salmon seal salve. I swear by it. That stuff works. Now, of course, I take a tinge of pain, but the salmon seal is what keeps me from just wanting to cut my arm off because of tendonitis. Salmon seal root, the salve, good for tendonitis. I swear by it for my tendonitis. Um, Torn ligaments, torn, oh Lord, I just went through tendons, bad sprains, strains, rotator cuffs, yeah, muscle problems, back injuries, yes. Yep, sciatica. Yes, it works for that too. There was another herb I forgot. I forgot. Um, it's good for sciatica. What was it? Crap. I think it might be the cat's ear. Don't hold me to it, but I just found it. Yeah, Tammy. Listen, I can vouch for I'm not as springy as I used to be. Comfrey is more traditionally for broken bones. Uh, broken bones, fractures, um, hairline cracks. It's more for bones. Yeah, the salmon seal root is more for muscles and ligaments and tendons and all of that. If I remember right, don't hold me to it. I remember one of them. Now, the cat's ear, especially if you make it into a tincture, it is also a mild sedative and a strong muscle relaxer. So, cat's ear tincture, you're going to have to be careful with it. Oh, Lord, no, Alexander. I tried that one. No, I thought I was going to die. Oh, my God, no. And I did not get better. It made it mad. No, I've tried it. My back is so my back is messed up and bad messed up in three places. Then I have the neck part that's messed up because of an old car wreck. Not of my fault. I was rear-ended. Yeah, no, I have to be very, very careful. And then, of course, I have the broken hip that I didn't know was broken and healed back crooked. But yeah, I'm not having surgery to fix that. I've been, walking on it ever since. So I have to be very careful what I do. Yep, it brings tears to me. No, it works opposite on me, Xander. It'll put me down. That's why when you see me doing the transplant, that's why I have to sit down. My back won't take it. Uh, no, and then I have to get on my hip just right, or then that goes in. Yeah, no, I have to be extremely careful. Yep, I have tried the ball. The salmon seal, don't get me wrong, that works great. I cannot do that ball. The ball is a no no. Look, my back's bad enough it laughs at a tens unit, y'all. You know what? That's what I tell people, mind over matter. Y'all don't realize I push myself. I push myself harder than I should because I know I've got to get it done. Good evening, Alan. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I love raised beds. Love them. Also like gardening in the ground. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The raised beds hurt my back just as much as working on the ground. Gardening in the soil. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does make it easier, but it makes it easier. The raised beds are easier because you can keep the weeds out. Just be careful what you put in your raised beds. But either raised beds or actually planting in the dirt, it hurts me regardless. Well, that's going to be one heck of a raised bed there. I don't do raised beds. Well, take that back. The sweet potato raised beds are going to be really deep. But a couple of feet is perfectly fine for a raised bed for everything else. Now, if you're doing root crops like your potatoes and stuff like that, then yes, you want the deeper beds. Uh, the 3 foot bed would be great for sweet potatoes, um, potatoes, horseradish, daikon radishes, things that need room to go down. Carrots. But if you're growing tomatoes and stuff, they don't need a bed that tall. They do not. But yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to stay positive. Y'all just don't realize one of my injuries is right in the middle of my back. I have two bulging discs. That happened at work because I was told to do something that wasn't part of my job description. I got hurt. My boss laughed at me. My supervisor laughed at me and said, "No, you're not hurt. Just go home, take you some Tylenol." Worked me like a dog for a week to the point where I finally told her, I said, "I can't move." I was crying. I said, "I've got to go to the hospital." I should have went on anyway. Yeah, two bulging discs and the muscles around the disc were in perpetual Charlie horse. Yeah, they kind of had to pay some money for that one. But yeah, you push through it. You keep going. You can't give up because if you give up, then you just become a potato and you do nothing. That's why in the video, the potato video, I kept telling y'all I need to take a break. I was hurting so bad from doing them grow bags. Yep, I had to learn how to re-walk again after my first cesarean because they cut me from hip to hip and they cut all my muscles and my stomach muscles in half. And that's why I'll always have a stomach because when your muscles get cut, yeah, you kind of you kind of screwed. But yeah, I had to relearn how to walk because of of a cesarean surgery. Good evening, Red. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? No, it's not plastic. It's more of like a felt material. Oh my gracious, Red. That sounds good. But no, they are felt material. I try not to use any plastic at all, and if if I can help it. That's just like the cups that I am transplanting the tomatoes and peppers in. That's safe plastic. It won't leach anything. It's pretty much chemical free. Now the damage never goes away. Yep, I never, ever in my life had a Dunlap. Never until they cut me like they did, and everything just I I can't do sit ups anymore. Lord, no, that's hard enough. You should see me trying to get into bed with Junior. Trying to, I told Junior I'm gonna have to before long if it keeps up. It keeps feeling like the bed's getting higher and higher. I might have to have Lyle build me a little step stool so I can get up in the bed. It's a struggle, y'all. It's not hard. Go with metal. Go with metal. Go with felt. It's not hard to eliminate plastics. It's not. Yes, it was a different. I know. I was supposed to pair Opal with you, Nancy. I gave Opal the wrong email address because there's another Nancy P. Yes, I sent October Opal the wrong Nancy P's email address. Um, Funny Farm. Funny Farm was. I have no idea. No, the other Nancy P said that she was perfectly happy to seed swap with Opal. So I don't know. It's what happens when you're tired as hell. Nothing, Red. Not a word. Nothing. Crickets. I'm still trying to stay. It's you flipping up and down, baby. You not. Don't worry about it. Leave it down there. You keep. Hold on a minute. You keep scooting your chair back, and when you lay back, you knock my junk off the shelf behind you. Because that's why I tell you, don't scoot your chair back, baby. Sorry, junior drama. Oh, he's over laughing. But yeah, I thought I had you listed as Nancy P in my address book. It's another Nancy P. Yes, we have two actual Nancy P's. So that's how I got mixed up on Opal. Yeah, yep, it's a fiasco. Now I haven't seen Funny Farm in a while. Now her mom might be sick, so oh, don't you think poor Junior? Junior, no. Poor money wise, yes. But yeah, other no, Junior's just sinister, y'all. He's sinister more than you think. Oh, good evening, Ladybug Sylv. Yes, yes, Skeeters. The the mosquito machine can't keep up with them. Yeah, that's the same thing I was worried about, Tammy. Ah, Junior ain't in trouble yet. But yeah, it's odd that Funny Farm hasn't been in the live stream, so it makes me worry. Nope, no, not at all. Rubbing, the best one would be rubbing beauty berry leaves on you. Now you have to make sure that they're native beauty berries. But yeah, yes, there's two kinds of beauty berries. There's the Chinese and there's the American. Oh, y'all quit with the poor Junior. Junior's fine. He's sitting over just smirking right now, just smiling bigger as can be. All right, I will. All right, breathing treatment time, y'all. Hold on. There you go, Alexander. Now you can tread the fine line. But yeah, no, Junior's okay. Uh, he has tendency to scoot his chair back and just whop stuff off of my poor cookbook bookshelf. All right, Alexander, hold on. Hold on. There you go. There you go, Alexander. And no, I can't do it any smaller. Oh Lord, that man had banana pudding this morning for breakfast. Was happy as could be. He killed the last of the banana pudding. Oh my God! Blink twice, Junior, if you need help. Ah, he just cracked up on that one. Let's see. Hold on. Here you go. No, I wanted to tell you about the banana pudding. All right, the reason we got to make the second batch. Um, Now I cheated because when we was at the bread store, those were the biggest bags of vanilla wafers I ever saw in my life. So I got three of them for I think it was $1.50. The biggest bags of vanilla wafers I ever saw. The first banana pudding had real bananas in it, but we ate the rest of the bananas, so I was just going to make a bananaless banana pudding. Nope, I don't have COPD. No, I'm just having a cigar. So we were blessed with a food pantry box, and I knew something looked weird about the bananas in the food pantry box because I thought, they were awful ripe for them to be passing them out. Well, they ended up being good and ripe plantains. I cut one open because the minute I peeled it, I'm like going, oh Lord, this is a plantain. And I read the sticker and I'm like going, yep, let me tell you, sliced, and I got to be ripe, sliced ripe plantains make the best banana pudding that we've had yet. Crap. Oh, I know the fried are really good, but I'm telling you, I've never had a banana pudding that good before. The ripe plantains, they weren't mushy or nothing. They were still fairly firm, were sweet. And let me tell you, you know how if you make a banana pudding with real bananas, it'll get juicy and the bananas will get all brown in it? No, those did not get mushy. They did not get brown, and it didn't get liquidy. It just turned out to be the best banana pudding yet. But yeah, no, I do not have COPD. I just have to have my breathing treatments. So I have a cigar. Not that kind of cigar. It's a regular little cigar. Yes, I get nervous because I want to make sure I answer everything and help people out as much as I can. So yeah, I'm high strung, but not the crazy high strung. Um, that's why I drink coffee. Coffee calms me. Coffee don't zoop me up like everybody. Um, and yep, I'd rather have a cigar that has less chemicals than take something from Big Pharma that's all chemicals. It's a vice. I have a vice. Everybody has at least one vice. I couldn't help myself. I had my first blackberry today. Yeah, yeah. I say breathing treatments because, you know, the tube Nazis frown down. Uh, the ones I smoke are Talons. The ones I smoke are Talons, Sweet Original. I do like I don't like big ones. I like little what do they call them? Rellos, cigarellos. Um, either Swiss or sweets, but they're so expensive, or black and mild. Nope, it was just one berry. It was just one berry. Everybody else is fairly red. Yep, I'll be rolling my own, and that way I know for a fact I won't be getting any chemicals. But no, people know that I don't lie about it. I let people know. But no, you shouldn't have missed blackberries, Pearlio. But they should be coming in, if not already in. Yep, yep, they turn black when they get ready. Oh, no, yep, food is our vice too. No, I don't. I don't do that kind of. No, there's too many people doing that other stuff anyway. It makes me sick as a dog to be around it. You can, you can, but keep it away from your. You got to grow it away from your tomatoes, away from any. what are any of the nightshade family. So you need to start, if you're going to grow tobacco, your own tobacco, you need to grow it in a plot away from your garden. Depends on the homegrown tobacco. I have had some ungodly, horrible tobacco before. Poof, I'm back. Um, I think the worst tobacco I've had yet is called Katua tobacco. It's a Cherokee tobacco. Yep, you got to watch out for tobacco worms and also, believe it or not, tomato hornworms as well. Yes, there's ornamental tobacco. It's called nicotina or nicotina. It depends on how the person pronounces it. Now just wait until I get my corn growing and I harvest. Yeah, I'm gonna be making corncob pipes. I'm weird. I like a not that kind of pipe, but the old fashioned tobacco pipe. No, nicotina is really pretty. You can't tell. It was used for tobacco back in the day. Yep, I got to get on. I've got like 4 or 5 jugs of really some of the. I got it from the food pantry. Some of the best grape juice, Concord grape juice I've ever had, and it's sweet and it's not been altered. It's just 100% pure grape juice. And let me tell you, that's some of the sweetest grape juice I ever drank. And I'll be doing here soon a homemade wine video. As long as you're careful and don't let any moths in. Now, it's hard to 100% seal up a greenhouse. You just have to look. You just have to keep an eye. The eggs could come in on the dirt. You never know. People don't realize there's a lot of things that come in that hasn't hatched out in any dirt you use, soil. Yep, a wine video. Now, I don't make my wine like everybody else. I don't use that expensive champagne use. I make my wine like the ancestors made it. We use bread yeast. And let me tell you, if you don't think that wine will knock your socks off, I've knocked some people who diehard alcoholics. Yeah, knocked her lights out almost. Yep, I use bread yeast. Sometimes you have to be careful because the alcohol content on that wine is way higher than it should be. And everybody tells you, oh, you can't make wine with bread yeast. You're sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken. Help, if anybody's watched Pawpaw's channel. He gets snockered. He gets snockered on the wine he makes, and all he uses is bread yeast. You could, I have not. It just you'd have to pick so many berries. That's why I've been, and I can't find it in the store down here nowhere. The best wine I've ever made was from frozen concentrate. It was a white grape peach. Oh Lord, that was some of the best wine. Lord, that was good. But as long as you use 100% fruit juice, you can use frozen concentrate. Don't use no citrus. Lord, no. Citrus wine. Oh, no. You can use frozen concentrate, bottled juice, or fresh fruit juice. In the grocery store in the bread section, any yeast you use to make bread will. Good evening, Susan. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yeah, it's just regular old yeast. Regular old yeast you buy in the store. Yeah, you ain't got to get all up and all fancy with it. I don't know about Bradford pears. I try to cut all them down just like privets. You need to get you a good pear tree. Good pear tree. But yep, come inching up soon, July 21st, the great peach day. Yep, I'll be bringing a bunch of those peach peels home. I'll be making scrap peach wine. Yep, just regular yeast. Going to be making peach vinegar, homemade peach wine, peach scrap jelly. Going to be canning peaches. Yeah, we're going to have fun. Yep, you could use that, but I'm not taking no chances. I want to make sure that stuff gets good and fermented. Yeah, you don't want to drink no green wine. You're going to be, you'll be stuck on the porcelain throne for a while, going both ways. Yet there's natural wild yeast not only in the air but on the fruit. But I've heard a lot of people get sick that way, so I tend to just use the regular yeast. Regular yeast and a lot of sugar. Now, the pineapple wine might be good. It's the citrus, the oranges. Oh, Lord, no. That's just nasty. Somebody was trying to tell me how wonderful it was. I said, no, nothing about that's wonderful. Nope. But yet, when I get a hold of a pineapple, especially if it's a whole fresh one, yeah, I like to keep those rinds and the core and make that Puerto Rican vinegar with it. It's got the pineapple. Now, you got to make sure you wash your pineapple really good. Peel your pineapple and put the skins and the core in it. Don't use the end. Um, and put a bunch of that in the jar with some jalapeno peppers or habanero. I've had it both ways. And let that ferment. That makes good vinegar. No, because I don't look at my phone or can do messages while I'm doing a live stream because I pay attention to y'all. Nope, I want tobacco. Nope, it's not fire cider. It is a Puerto Rican vinegar. I forget what it's called, and they use it like pepper vinegar. It is definitely Puerto Rican. I forgot the lady that used to be on PBS. Um, she might still be on there. I don't know. She's got a wonderful cookbook, her original one that I've been wanting to get. She made it. She first introduced it to me. It's definitely not fire cider. Because fire cider is straight out started with apple cider vinegar. Let's see. Nope, I didn't see it. I'm looking, but I don't see it. Good evening, Brenda. Welcome in chat. Do I have the recipe for what, Brenda? If you're talking about the pineapple vinegar, no, but I'm going to be doing that later on. I plan on doing it because I need to get a batch started. I'm still trying to find the message about the. I don't see it anywhere. I know y'all, I'm not glaring at y'all. I'm trying to find the message. I don't see it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that video's going to be later when I can afford to get some pineapple. To be honest, I'm not going to lie to y'all, it's been a while since I made it. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the Puerto Rican lady that had the wonderful PBS show. Man, I loved watching her cook. And she's the one that taught me about the pineapple vinegar, um, quite a few other recipes, and using nettle seeds to color and flavor your oil. Ooh, man, that's some good stuff too. It might be called that. I'm not sure, Gloria. I can't remember. But I know it's Puerto Rican. Yeah, I couldn't find it. I was trying to find it. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Stinging nettle seeds. If I remember right, So True seeds. Um, Strictly medicinal should have them. I think maybe Mountain Rose might have them. Mountain Rose has started carrying seeds. But yeah, I've got to get me some stinging nettle seeds. But yeah, I love stinging nettles. Actually, feel weird because I haven't, and I've got so many dried stinging nettles. But yeah, you don't want to protect people. Keep people out of your yard. Raised bed, or just do you a patch. Stinging nettle's not going to take over as long as you keep an eye on it and you harvest it. You can get, depending on your growing season, you can get up to 4, possibly 5 cuttings of a stinging nettle. But eventually, you need to let the plant go so it can have time to seed itself. No, not all. It has just a few hot peppers in it, not many. It's pineapple. If I remember right, some orange, or I'll have to look at my recipe because I changed the recipe just a little. Pineapple, I think it was lemon or either sliced lemon or sliced oranges. Uh, one batch I made with habanero, one batch I made with jalapeno, and not a whole lot else. But yeah, it's usually not really, really hot. It's a little spicy. It's more flavorful than anything. Let me tell you, stinging nettle makes the best pesto you will ever eat. It's also stinging nettle. Oh, Junior's done popped up. He loves stinging nettle, don't you? He likes it just as much as I do. Stinging nettle is an adaptogen plant. So is tulsi. Um, but stinging nettle, I make tincture with it. It I haven't made any salve yet. I'm thinking about that one later on. But yeah, the best pesto you'll ever eat is made with stinging nettles. And if you haven't tried temperate Tulsi or holy basil yet, you're missing out. You're missing out. That's another herb everybody should be growing, and it's called temperate Tulsi, or I think it's called Kapoor. It's one of the two. There's like 7 different Tulsis. Each one's a different flavor. But yeah, if you're not growing Tulsi, you're missing out on some of the best herbal tea there is. Yep, the stinging nettle's good as a hair rinse. So is rosemary. Depends on what color your hair is. Man, we love. I mean, you can make and just a tea infusion with the stinging nettle. I dry it. We add it to soups. You, yeah, stinging nettle is extremely healthy for you. See, You did make you some stinging nettle pesto. To me, in my honest opinion, it knocks basil out of the ballpark. Yep, you won't regret it. You will not regret growing, especially the temperate Tulsi. Now, each Tulsi is different. There's Kapoor, there's Rama, there's Krishna, there's, oh God, there's several other ones. Each one's different. There's one Tulsi that tastes like chai tea. Um, yeah, each one is totally different. That's why I'm mad about the cold frame and the fire ants, because the fire ants just built in and just destroyed any chance I had of that Tulsi growing. Yep, the rosemary can make your hair start growing, and so is horsetail reed tea. Horsetail reed tea will also make your hair grow like crazy. But yeah, there's many different, might as well call it flavors of Tulsi. And they're all good. They're all good. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't remember the lady's name. Her cooking show was absolutely amazing. But yeah, the horsetail reed does wonders for the hair. Yep, just know there's like seven different Tulsis. They all taste different. The one that most people really like is the temperate Tulsi. Yep, the Tulsi is good about reseeding itself. So I'm always happy to. When we were up at the other house, I never had to plant Tulsi each year because Tulsi is an interesting basil. It will still continue to grow and make leaves and more, even if it's in full bloom. That's another reason why I love Tulsi. You don't have to kill yourself trying to keep the flower spikes snipped out. Yes, it likes hot weather. All your basils. It does not like cool temperatures, not whatsoever. And if not careful, if your basil gets too cold, it'll start having black spots all on it. But yeah, I don't even usually think about starting basil until we have actually hot weather or warm. Anything getting close to just 60 is pushing it. But 70s and up, your basil will be happy. Yep, it doesn't. It's like rosemary. Don't like wet feet. I gotta get out there and get to transplanting these herbs out of this uh, cold frame because the Mexican marigolds have went bonkers. You don't make it into a tincture. Make it into a tea. Yes, Daisy Martinez. Yes, yes, that was her. I loved Daisy. But yeah, no, CC, you don't tincture everything up. The horsetail reed you make as a tea. Yeah, every time I watch Daisy's show, in that 30 minutes time, I was so starved when she was over. But yeah, I don't want alcohol that close to the brain. But no, you just make a tea with the horsetail reed. Yeah, I learned a lot from her, and that's why outside the box, me and Junior both are foodies. Yeah, some of it. Justin Wilson. Uh, what was that? Uh, Justin Wilson, the Frugal Gourmet, Jacques Pipon, Julia Child, um, Yan Can Cook. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, a lot of times when I was a kid, I didn't always go outside and play on Saturday. I parked myself in front of the TV on PBS learning how to cook. Yep, learning how to cook. And that's why I think outside the box and I know about a lot. I'm adventurous. And like I tell people, I plan on leaving this earth fully seasoned. Life is too short to eat boring, tasteless food. I hate that man. I'm sorry, I will admit it. That tall, skinny snob, he was so hateful. He was so hateful. Oh, Justin Wilson, I always got happy when he come on. There were so many good cooks back then. But yeah, that I just never could stand that man on America's Test Kitchen. It was a bunch of snobby people who thought, they're, don't stink. And most of the food they cooked is like, oh, most of the meat was all raw or half raw. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's it's not so much hot. It's flavorful and it's pie. I forget what it's called, but it's Puerto Rican pineapple vinegar. Yep, there was a lot of them who thought, you know, but yeah, I don't like this. The people on America's Test Kitchen, they were snotty. They were rude. They acted like they were better than everybody else. And most of their recipes I didn't even like. I didn't like them. I don't know which one you're talking about, Alexander. But now Justin Wilson. Listen, I love watching Julia Child and waiting to see how long it took her to get drunk. Oh, Hell's Kitchen, yeah. I don't do all that screaming crap. I don't do all that screaming crap. It's not how you teach people. But yeah, I have three. I have three about 7 foot long shelves of cookbooks. I collect cookbooks because I love learning. That's why when I go to the international market, I'd love to have a little Asian lady with me who could speak good English, and she could just walk around with me and tell me what this is used for. What's because I walk through the aisles and go, I wonder what that's used for. Because a lot of that stuff I have no clue, but yeah, eventually, slowly I learn. I love all kinds of food. Now there's limitations to some of that food. You see, I don't worry about all that expensive food. If I can't afford it, I'm not interested in it. Later I'll work my way around it. Cause some of that stuff they mix together, no, no, I'm not eating that crap. No, I learned Italian and stuff like that from watching TV. That's all on you right there. Because if you didn't change up the pizzas after a while, your body got used to it, and you wasn't getting the nutrients out of a decade long amount of eating pizza. But hello and welcome in the chat, Kingston. Yep, I love shopping at Asian markets. I love shopping at international markets. You just got to know what to look for. Good evening, Jersey Gypsy. Welcome in the chat. But yeah, the thought of just eating pizza for a decade, no thank you. Life's too short. You never know when your card's going to be punched. Now, if it was being swapped up different and they were handmade, different story. How are you doing, Jersey Gypsy? Because people don't realize when you eat the same stuff repeatedly, your body starts not using all the nutrients and everything out of it. It's weird how the body works. And that's why we swap up different things. And I try to get Junior to eat different things for breakfast, but well, that's a fight sometimes. What did I do with it? If y'all want to keep going, we'll keep going. It's 8 o'clock. I'm having a breathing treatment. Bug antenna. There you go. Bug antennas, Xander. But yeah, American frozen pizza is just god awful, horrible. I got a lot of pictures. I'm trying to get the bug antenna adjusted there. It keeps wanting to walk. I'm, oh Lord Perlio, I'm here all night. Good. Sorry, swallowed wrong. I got excited. Good evening, hippie chick. Welcome in the chat. I'm here just having a breathing treatment. Oh no, she got off. I'm here, Gyps, uh, hippie chick. Oh, I think she thought I cut the live stream off. Uh, Perlio, I'll tell you the best place to go, and it's not because I get a commission. Not a commission, but you know what I mean. Um, use my link to go to what is that? True Leaf Seeds. They have the biggest tobacco selection. No, I'm here. No, it's just me on Thursday nights. Junior sits out on Thursday night because Monday night's kind of rough on him. So, yeah. And then he gets aggravated because he can't talk in Thursday night and he wants to talk. But yeah, welcome in the chat, hippie chick. How you doing? Oh, I loved watching all the little baby geese and ducks. Well, no ducks yet, geese. Oh Lord, Alexander. Eventually, if the God we ever get disability, I can go back to doing what I love to do, and that's give things away. The I think they should have elkhorn berries. Elkhorn berries. That's wheat, whole wheat. Oh, thank you, hippie chick. Yep, yeah, elkhorn, inkhorn, not elkhorn. Lord, inkhorn, really good. It's ancient grains, ancient wheat. It's really good. You can grow it yourself, or I know if I remember right. Oh, what's that place out on the west coast that ships stuff to everybody, and you got to go meet up at the drop off point. Um, I know they sell it. Oh, what's that place that does only the organic? Azure Standard, yeah. Eventually, one day, I'll be able to do Azure Standard. They have, believe it or not, a drop off in Booneville. Yep, I've been thinking about growing winter wheat. But yeah, I want to do the Azure Standard to get the bulk that I want to buy in. And that way, certain things they sell is not too bad. You have to price shop, y'all, price shop. But yeah, the prices aren't too bad that they have. It's the shipping that can get bad. Yep. Lyle was telling me he's got hand crank grinders for to make cornmeal and to do wheat and stuff, so I'm happy on that one. Yep. Yeah, because it's all natural. It's hard to get away from this bleached crap that they sell in the stores. Yet the only bad thing about I can't shop at Azure Standard because they don't accept food stamps. So I have to wait until we have cash. So, well, they expect, they take, I think, credit cards and debit cards, but yeah, they frown upon us folks. So that's why I haven't ordered from Azure Standard yet. Yeah, they actually have, I think there's a drop off I know there's a drop off in Booneville. I think there's one in Tupelo. There might be one in Corinth, but Booneville's closest. Yep, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it a bit, Xander, because they tell you I'm the weird one. People look at me weird every time I go grocery shopping because yes, we have food stamps. We can't help it. Uh, but I'm coming up there with all this marked down meat, all these marked down vegetables. There's no junk food in the basket. There's like dried beans, all kinds of good stuff. And they just look at me when I look at them and go, "It's food stamps." And they just look at me and these bug-eyed looks, and I'm like going, "Yeah, I shop healthy." And the best one is when I go and I look for clearance. I can't help it. I buy clearance. And I got all these packages of mushrooms. What are you going to do with all them mushrooms? Well, we're going to eat some. I'm going to stuff some. We're going to use them in salads. I'm going to dehydrate a bunch of them. And they just look at me. Yep. You got to have room for that semi. Yep. Even shopping because I get some things on Amazon. Not much. But Lord, poof, I'm back. Lord, let me tell you, trying to buy something on Amazon that's not crap is hard to do on food stamps. And it's hard. Yes, I dehydrate the daylights out of mushrooms. Uh, I'll get the whole, it don't matter if it's whole mushrooms, I will slice them babies up. If it's already sliced mushrooms, if they're too big, I'll break them up, more the merrier. Yeah, dehydrated mushrooms are wonderful. Oh, and I'll tell you another thing that dehydrates really nicely, and a handful in soup is amazing. Um, you can do the coleslaw mix or the broccoli slaw mix. Let me tell you, that broccoli slaw mix. Now you have to have the mesh silicone sheets for your dehydrator, but I dehydrate the daylights out of that stuff. I go in most of the time in the store strictly to look for markdowns. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Yep, it's called survival. Yep, I don't doubt it, Klein. Yep. And I know a lot of people get all weirded out, but especially if you're making chicken bone stock, especially if you, or either just plain chicken stock, people get weirded out. Throw chicken, get you some chicken feet. Believe me, your stock will be so much better, so much more collagen in it. Oh, it's chicken feet make a difference. You just scrub them real good, wash them real good, clip the nails off if that freaks you out, and just put the chicken feet in there. It makes a big difference. Oh, and I'll tell you a trick. I don't get to shop at Costco because I was always a Sam's girl because I worked at Sam's as a demo lady for 6.5 years. That's why a lot of my body, especially my feet, are messed up. At Sam's, you walking around, if you see any prices like it's 10.21, if it ends in a 1, it's on clearance. And there's a good chance you won't see that product in that store again. And they'll keep marking it down. You got to be careful because sometimes when it gets to a certain price, it's gone before you know it. Yep, there's been some major, and I can use the stamps at Sam's. Um, there's been some major hauls on clearance done by me and Junior. Yeah, but that's the good chicken stock. It's all that good richness. Ooh, Lord, that's expensive. That's expensive. But yeah, I mean, there was one time me and Junior just loaded up. It was jugs of maple syrup, the big ones. Um, I think we paid $2 and 2.51. I think it was. Let me tell you, we loaded up. Yeah, no, oxtails are just too expensive. I just cannot pay the price that they want for cow tail. No, that's just like I don't do chicken wings. It's the scrap piece of the bird, and they charge such high price for it. Yep, we're looking forward to once he gets disability. We gotta get this deep freeze working. We're making a restaurant depot haul. Them the price they charge for oxtails, they ought to be ashamed of yourself, because that's a scrap piece of cow. But yeah, that's just like I got ham hocks, real the hocks at we have a butcher. There's a butcher shop in Corinth that I love. Um, Ham hocks. I got those. Actually, they're hocks off the smoked hams. They were 320, 320, something like that per pound. Yep. I said, how many you got? I got ended up with 5 pounds, and I was just expecting it to be chunks of ham hocks. Then they asked me, would you like them cut in half? I said, yeah. I said, yes, thank you. And that way I know for a fact all that goodness inside comes out too. No extra charge. What? What about vegans? No, I ain't trying to make nobody vegan. Lord, nobody wants that is some flavorful stuff. Love oxtails. They're just too expensive. That's okay, hippie chick. Believe me, I understand completely. No, why am I trying to make people vegans, Opal? That in my book, I know people have a right to eat the way they want to, but what my people called vegans were bad hunters. Just telling the truth, bad hunters. Lord, I would about killed myself, Nancy, to got that. That's just like the lady, Miss Francis, who brings us a food pantry box ever so often. I've tried to tell her, I said, we're getting food stamps. She says, it don't matter, you deserve this food box. I'm like, okay, okay. She came when I done the canning video on canning the chicken gizzards. She goes, now, she says, I don't know if y'all like them, but I've got a bunch of them. And I said, what? She said, chicken gizzards. I said, you got what? She said, yeah, there's a bunch of them. I said, I would love to have them. I forgot, I got like 9 or 10 packs of chicken gizzards. I was happy as could be, y'all. Yep, that's why we are meant to be meat eaters. We got canines. Well, most of y'all have canines. I don't anymore. Yep, but them cows eat bugs too when they're eating that grass. So yeah, steak. I don't even know what steak is like. We don't get to do steak. Oh, the Gooberman. Oh, okay. Oh, talking about Gooberman. I'm gonna give y'all a heads up now. I'm gonna have to talk kind of in code. Y'all can read between the lines. I got wind. That's already in America. There's a new strain of you know what that just popped up over in the land over there. It's done come across the big water, so y'all be prepared. There's another strain running wild. But no, man, I canned up most of all those chicken gizzards. Listen, we love giblet gravy and all kinds of stuff. And when you pressure can them, they get real tender. And yeah, then I fry them up. Ooh, not yet. I haven't, Ladybug, but I've been wanting to. I've been wanting to. I heard it's really good, but you got to cook it right. Listen, I still swear by the elderberry and the usnea tinctures. Me and Junior didn't get it, but yeah, a lot of times when I go to that international market that I love so much there in Memphis, I can get turkey gizzards, turkey livers, and so on. And yeah, that's where I go get them and make giblet gravy. Yep, this time, this go around, we got a bag of apples. We done tore up the catfish, the little bag of catfish. Some of the, oh my God, Kraft mac. And I'm gonna tell you, I have some bices, comfort food. Kraft macaroni and cheese. I remember from a child. That stuff was good. This stuff now is nasty. We ended up with 4 boxes of macaroni and cheese that I haven't heard of this company before. So I I picked 2 boxes. Me and Junior like macaroni and cheese. Let me tell you, that was the macaroni and cheese of my childhood. Oh my gracious, that was good. It wasn't all slimy like Kraft is now. Yep, I'm looking forward to finally getting some ducks and geese. But yeah, only time we get steaks, blue moon event is if I catch them on ungodly good clearance. That's the only way. Yes, it is very good that way. And if you like a little spice, if you want to, pepper jack cheese in there, all wonderful. Oh my God. That's just like I got ungodly excited when she gave me that case of asparagus. I I came close to peeing on myself. I got so excited. She's like going, will y'all eat asparagus? I'm like, oh my God, yes. So yeah, she brings me. Oh, Junior over here shaking his head. Yep, they've never been hungry before. I agree with you, Tammy. Chicks are doing great. Chicks are doing great. Uh, Lyle brought me a big run for them. I'm trying to get the porch cleaned so I can get that box, big run box set up for them on the porch so they can stretch their little wings. They're getting big, y'all. And of course, they got cold when the power outage happened, so lost a few more, but it's more chicks than what I had. I just look at it like this. I got the incubator cleaned out. It's time to run another batch of chicks when I can get some eggs. Yep, they should have said something about him. They should have said something. But yep, I was never so happy to see that case of asparagus. See, I don't eat regular pasta. We do the vegetable pasta. Once in a blue moon, we get regular pasta, but it's the better quality pasta. Donuts. I don't even remember the last time we had donuts. Do you? No, I do remember. I got so mad. I got so mad. I remember those donuts because I've been wanting some little powdered donuts. Yep, we ate them, and then I swore never to buy them again. We got them at the bread store, the day old bread store. Yep, this product contains GMO ingredients. I got so mad. So, yep, yep, pasta making is fun. Yeah, it's because it's coconut and palm oil and canola oil and yeah, nasty shit. That's why I got to get in the kitchen after a while and make tomorrow's video. Yeah, it's gonna be evil, y'all. Gonna involve fried apples and biscuits and yeah, and some other things. Oh Lord, I love zucchini bread. Chocolate zucchini bread. Yeah, yes, it's a thing. It's good, but uh, our most favorite is zucchini fritters. Yellow squash fritters. Yeah, onion fritters. Yep. And let me tell you that Greek yogurt I made. I love that little machine. Let me tell you, it was my mess up at the end. That machine is amazing. Because the last yogurt machine I used to have a while back, you had to heat the milk up to a certain temperature. This little thing does it all. Good evening, Angel. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I love that little yogurt machine. And here, probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I want to try the soft cheese setting. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't making no wine in that little thing. That ain't gonna be enough wine for anything. Nope, pasta is not work intensive, not at all. You know what you're doing. Egg noodles is one of the easiest ones to make. Flour, eggs, a little salt, maybe just a little water. Slow make your what I call the volcano in the flour. Mix all your ingredients in slowly but surely. Mix it all together. Pat it up. Let it wrap it up. Let it rest. Bring it back out. Roll that baby out thin as you can get it, and just cut your strips and just hang them up to dry. It's not hard. Yep, I do the same thing, Nancy. That's just like I need to do the video before long when I get the ingredients. Make your own wonton wrappers. Because I've been wanting some steamed dumplings. Lord, me and Junior can put away some steamed dumplings. I used to have a big, nice, now it was the hand crank one with all the attachments, pasta maker, but the other house ate it. So, yeah, it rusted up, and well, there was no rebobbing it. But yeah, me and Junior, we can't help it. We love our egg rolls, and I make the cheater egg rolls, and we love our steamed dumplings. Oh, believe me, I love to feed people. But yeah, you can make all kinds of different pasta. It's not hard to do. Now, some of the fancier ones, the shaped ones, that's a different story. Listen, I'm sitting here hungry as can be. See, I want the hand cranked pasta maker. I don't want the machine. I want the old fashioned hand crank one. And with that one, I could make like 12. It was either 12 or 13 different kinds of pasta. But yeah, raviolis, lasagna. That's how I cook. I hand measure. You can, yes, you can. Should be able to. There's what else? Oh crap. You should be able to make wonton wrappers with that, and also, if I remember right, dumpling wrappers too. It just, you gotta find you a good recipe. I ain't never used no okra flour. I was too busy canning or making gumbo or making fried okra with it. Uh, we love to drive. Like I said, we'd be willing to drive to Georgia for mint plants. But yep, you can dehydrate okra and make flour with it. I just, too hard for me to let go of it. But yep, I plan on doing homemade dumpling. I already got the chicken and dumpling video up, but steamed dumplings. Now that would be more of an African recipe, not a. It could be Korean, but I would suspect it being used in Africa. But there's a lot of videos I want to make. I just have to pace myself on being able to get ingredients to make stuff. But yeah, I hand measure now. When it comes to flour and stuff, I will measure that because you can mess up some stuff not measuring that. But as for spices and stuff like that, I hand measure. There's a lot of things you can make into flour. You just ain't had okra cooked right. That's all, Alexander. But you can make sweet potato flour, chickpea flour. You can make flour out of any bean. Black eyed peas, gumbo, jambalaya, uh, fried, stewed okra with tomatoes and onions. Yep, yeah. Yep, I like my stewed tomatoes. Yes, I do. You okay over there? Yep, it's not fun being homeless. Not whatsoever. You just gotta have the grits cooked right. Yep, tomato gravy. Yep. We usually have tomato gravy with cream potatoes or just on top of bread. Yeah, I'm picky about my grits and how they're cooked. Very picky. But yeah, there's a lot of things out there people don't realize what you can make into flour. Acorns, which, my darn it, this year it's going to be the year when I finally get to make uh, acorn flour. Chocolate gravy. Absolutely love chocolate gravy. Yes, I do. What? Boudin. Yep, I'm going to be making boudin. I'm going to be making here soon. I got to get it done. I'm going to be making a venison andouille sausage. Alligator boudin is good. So is crawfish boudin. Yes. Chicks are doing great. They are doing great. Cacti tuna jelly. I don't know about that one, CC Clark. Yep, I'll be doing the boudin's going to take a while. I have all the ingredients pretty much, except for some green, bunch of green onions for the andouille. See, that's we just call them prickly pear cactus. I ain't never heard them called tunas. Yeah, I don't speak no Spanish. Yeah, no. Muy Pekin. Okay, Brenda, you take care. Yeah, I'm fixing to have to get off here in just a bit. But yeah, no, no, I was starting to worry. I don't want no tuna fish jelly. You know, we call it prickly pear fruit. Yeah. Okay, October Opal, darling, you take care and good night. And we'll see you Monday evening, honey. Oh, I know, but it's just the visual thought there. Can't help it. That was just a little bit of a shocker overload there. Ha! Teresa cooks. I'm watching eat. Now you'll be my sous chef, and you'll help get all the side ingredients chopped up. Ah, mute button. But yeah, man, CC Clark, you threw me for a loop on that one. I think I felt my stomach flip a little bit on that one. English word, prickly pear fruit. Yep. Oh yeah, Red, she'd be put to work. You better believe it. All right, Nancy, you take care. Have a blessed evening. Great weekend ahead, and we'll see you Monday night. Oh my God, really, Tammy? Oh, he's finally getting tired of it. He finally has seen the light. That's how you got to escape today. He's finally seen it. It's truly sad. It truly is sad. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off here because I know Junior's excited about dinner. And I don't know, do you want English uh, egg McMuffins with Canadian bacon, or do you want me to scramble your eggs, or what do you want? I think you want the sandwiches, don't you? Yep, egg McMuffins for Junior. Yep, I definitely will, Nancy. Definitely will. Looks like a bra, don't it? I just now realized that. Yep, it does kind of look like a bra up there. All right, everyone, y'all stay safe, stay sound, have a wonderful weekend. Get out there and get to harvesting, y'all. Stuff's a coming up like crazy here. Drop some seeds when you can. Drop some seeds when you can. Stay safe and sound. Junior's been over there kind of asleep, kind of awake, listening to everything and smiling and laughing. Y'all click the like button before you head out. Everyone be blessed. Stay safe and sound. Give thanks every day for what you have. Give thanks for your eyes opening every morning. Everyone, I'll see you Monday night. Stay safe and sound and know that we love you each dearly. Have a blessed evening. Hoot, hoot. Mwah. Love y'all, and I'll see you Monday night.